What's up, Gears Nation? It's your boy, TheGearsProdigy, coming back at you with yet again another Gears 5 video. But like always, before we actually get into the as-aforementioned video, if you're not already a part of the Gears Nation, be sure to subscribe and hit the fuck out of that notification bell. And now with all the self-plug bullshit out of the way, let's get into the as-aforementioned video. In today's video, I want to discuss the asinine decision that TC made to literally change the name of Gears of War to simply the name of Gears. And that's a fucking stupid asinine idea, to be completely honest. And you might ask, hey, TheGearsProdigy, why do you think that's a stupid asinine idea? Well, let's find out. Gears of War has always barely met the requirements to be considered a household name. Gears of War has always been revolutionary and innovative. I will not dispute that whatsoever, it's fact. But it has always been in the shadows of more popular game franchises such as, but not limited to, Halo and Call of Duty. It never rose to the spotlight that the other franchises that I just mentioned rose to. If you heard of Gears of War and you didn't play Xbox or own one, you knew it as Gears of War, not Gears. Hell, I went to a local comic book store to purchase some Gears comics. When I referred to it as Gears, he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about, and this is a comic book store owner. He was even PC Master Race, so that explains why, because PC Master Races often don't like consoles. They look down on consoles, and I don't blame them, but that's a separate argument that we're not getting into today. They mainly knew it because it was the goriest console game at the time, and the fucking chainsaw gun. Yeah, the assault rifle that actually had a fucking chainsaw on it, you know? And then another small minority of people that would know what Gears of War was that didn't play it or didn't have an Xbox would be the PlayStation fanboys, you know, the ones that always want to compare the exclusives and shit, or the God of War fanboys, because both initials of each franchise is GOW. And that's mainly why I'm saying this name change is a stupid, asinine, fucking belligerent idea. It's unneeded, okay? Only Gears fans call Gears of War Gears. If that fucking PC Master Race comic book store owner didn't know it as Gears, and Gears is a popular fucking comic book, why the fuck do you think this would be a good idea, TC? What the fuck were you thinking? Honestly. Oh wait, no, you guys were just trying to be progressive. Furthermore, just imagine if we called fucking World of Warcraft WoW. You know, it's called WoW among the fandom, but, like, Xbox friends of mine, they don't know it as WoW. They never heard of that. I had to explain to them, you know, it's the initials, World of Warcraft, and they're like, oh, yeah, so you guys can discuss it without saying World of Warcraft. Yeah, I got it. Just imagine if we fucking started calling the Resident Evil games Resi, because Resident Evil fans like to call the game Resi when they're talking about it. Or just imagine if we started calling Mortal Kombat MK. You know, like, that's the official fucking game. That's what it says on the box. Granted, when Mortal Kombat fans talk, they're like, oh, MK9, MKXL, MK11, you know. It's easier to talk that way. It's understandable. Under TC's flawed logic, you know what other game would have a stupid idea of a name? Halo. Just imagine if they changed the name from Halo to Reach, because everybody called Halo Reach just simply Reach. So now every Halo game that comes out is Reach. Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid, isn't it? Yeah, it's dumb. It's fucking asinine as fuck. And whoever fucking did this monstrosity of a fucking name change is dumb, and they should be fired. They should hire someone that's more skilled. Yeah, it's just called Gears now because the of War took up too much time, you know, it took up too much space on the fucking box cover, you know, and the fans call it, so yeah, let's just call it Gears now, yeah, this name change is just fucking stupid and asinine, and it's really fucking unneeded too. Like, it's so unneeded. There's no reason for them to do that. Gears of War is already a semi-popular enough fucking franchise enough. so just fucking cool it. They're just trying to be progressive, you know, going against formalities and shit. But let me tell you something, TC. Formalities aren't always a bad thing. Oftentimes, formalities are very fucking good. Sticking to the same fucking formula and the same pattern is a fucking good thing. Look at the first fucking 4. No, I'll even include Origins in there. Look at the first 5 fucking Silent Hill games. All had the same fucking pattern and shit. And they were superior. It's up until the later Silent Hill games when they started getting shitty and they started changing every fucking thing that we loved and known. You know what they should fucking do? They should just let franchises die after the first development team is done with the franchise and the IP. Because, like, especially Gears of War and Silent Hill, 2 things that I know very fucking well. Once the new developers got under control of everything, in control of everything, I mean, the game started turning shitty. I've said it once and I'll say it 1,000-fold again. The fucking Japanese Silent Hill games are better than the American and British Silent Hill games, and the American Gears of War games are much better than the fucking Canadian-made Gears of War games. Now, granted, I know that a lot of the developers and some of the YouTubers and some of the fans are very liberal, so their mind is going to explode and they're going to think I'm some type of fucking racist and misogynistic by saying that the American Gears is better than the Canadian Gears. But that's simply not true. But what is true is that the American one is better than the Canadian one, and that doesn't make you a sexist or a fucking racist or a fucking nationalist. It simply doesn't. It's just stating a fact. And yeah, Gears 4 is the shittiest fucking game of them all. It's the most glitchiest. Sure, 3 and 2 had some hefty fucking glitches in there that fucked you over quite well, but Gears 4 has more. Gears 4, as it sits right now, has over 50 active glitches, and I am making a video compiling all those glitches, but I'm holding off to see if any fucking more glitches come in, because about 2 to 4 glitches a month comes through the comment section, and there's new glitches discovered all the fucking time in Gears 4. And you can say, oh, but Gears 4 looks the nicest. You can play it in 4K. Yeah, but it still has a broken-ass fucking system, a broken-ass PC port. A terrible fucking story. And it still fucks you over when you play, i.e. getting fucking kicked out of games because someone quits, then you get suspended for it. Yeah, because that's a fun fucking multiplayer experience, isn't it? Yeah, you know what else is fun? Having your drop shot disappear and then getting butt fucked by the enemy team because you can't pull out another weapon because your fucking drop shot glitched the fuck out, and now your face is getting beat into the fucking ground, and they're teabagging you and sending you messages that say ja 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 ja. Anyways, so that's why the name change is horrible. Everything that I just said contributes to that factor. So, Gears Nation, do you agree? What do you disagree about? Engage me in the comments. And do you like the name change? If you like the name change, good for you, buddy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay? I'm just simply stating my opinion. I respect your opinion too, even if I disagree with it. Because that's how things work. That's how the grown-up life works. Well, unless you're like a fascist. You know. Anyways, so, yeah, that's today's video. Yeah, hit me up in the comments. If you found this video informative and or enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like. And if you're not already a part of the Gears Nation, be sure to subscribe and hit the fuck out of that notification bell. If you would like to contribute to the growth of my channel, be sure to share on all social media platforms. For the latest news and info on my channel, be sure to follow me on Twitter. For other entertainment, be sure to follow me on Instagram.